مرحبا، شلونكم حبايبي؟ شو اخباركم؟ Welcome back. Greetings everybody. تريد تتعلم انجليزي؟ Do you want to learn English؟ والله يعني تريد تتعلم انجليزي؟ زين، شنو رايك اخذك بجولة قصيرة راح تمكنك اذا طبقتها محادثة وحفظا انه تتحدث مواضيع يتحدث بها النيتيف سبيكرز اللي هم متحدثين اللغة الأم. Now, how do we do this, وليد? It's impossible. Well, even the word impossible has possible. Check it out. Today we will learn two-handed verbs. Why do we focus on verbs? We focus on verbs because we need to accept the fact that if we want to achieve our goal of speaking English fluently and accurately, this will affect our personality and will make us better. This will affect positively our ability to speak English naturally. Some people say, I cannot afford to go to a school or institute. Well, I have the English Academy. I teach you every day, almost every day, especially during this scorching summer. And I agree with you. It's hard sometimes to practice English. And I agree with you. It's really hot sometimes to practice English, but you need to allow yourself to practice English. This is the best answer to the question of how do I speak English naturally? Some people argue that learning English is impossible. Actually, even in the word impossible, there is possible. You just need to apply learning these verbs on your daily activities. In order to arrive at the advanced level, you need to arrange a daily schedule by taking notes, listening some podcast like my podcast or any simple podcast in English, whether that's as a form of a video or listening, and read for 15 minutes. Avoid procrastinating, because if you want to arrive at your destination of fluency, you need to become punctual and consistent in practice. You need to begin to believe. You need to begin to believe in yourself, to build your castle of learning. Some people take care of themselves quite well when it comes to providing themselves with good practice opportunity. But in fact, it's quite important to call your friends and ask questions. You need to carry a notebook because sometimes you don't know when you will catch a new vocabulary that will cause some change in yourself when you start using it. You need to check and choose sometimes good websites, especially on YouTube. YouTube channels are really important. You need to clear your desk and maintain good, clean desk to clean anything of your mind when you start practicing. You need to choose the right time of your practice. When you come back from work, it's a good chance to collect some vocabulary from listening, reading, or watching your favorite TV show. When you come home, you need to complete the tasks that you have put for yourself to achieve in the early morning. So stop complaining about learning English and enjoy it and make it as fun as possible. English language learning consists or contains basic steps that are easy but demand consistency when applied. You need to continue practicing every day, every week, every month, every year. That is going to contribute to your control of English practice and English speaking eventually. Correct yourself or ask your friends to correct you, even if that costs you some disappointment. Enjoy the comment they give you and do not exit Facebook Messenger if they give you some negative comments. Sometimes you expect to experience some disappointment or frustration, but keep yourself strong. Sometimes you face some challenges that will make you fall and rise. You have to learn how to face them. Sometimes you feel that you have to finish the course, and sometimes you feel that you cannot finish the course of English learning. However, you need to find the best way to keep you practicing, even if that requires you to fly to another country. You need to start to save some money for that. Follow some social influencers. They will help you so much to keep listening to them, engage with them, contribute with them. But don't forget the fact that sometimes you need to forgive yourself if there are slips in grammar or some mistakes you make when you speak English. You need to form some basic sentences that help you and get you some attention, and you need to learn how to give yourself good chance to practice and good chance to take some rest. You need to go the extra mile to grow. You need to keep that in mind. Learning language could create a better opportunity for you to grow. You need to cross the line sometimes to challenge yourself more. You need to cut corners when it comes to spending some money on certain language courses. Sometimes dealing with people might damage your self-esteem because you need to struggle sometimes in the beginning to deliver a point of view. Your learning depends on your way of how to deal with people normally and naturally using English. You need to describe the process of your learning or the process of things that help you grow. And you need to destroy the fear inside yourself that you cannot speak like them. Sometimes you need to disappear from your family, hide in your room in order to discover new things in English language and literature, maybe reading stories. You need to learn about culture. You need to learn about English culture. You need to learn how to dress, drink, drive, eat like them. You need to encourage yourself that whatever happens, I will keep continuing my process of learning. You need to have some good courses that will help you improve listening, and you need to hear your mentor's advice. They do not hide any advice to help you grow better in terms of language. You need to have hope to develop identity. You need to identify yourself as an English speaker. Say, I speak 2 languages 50 times. I speak 2 languages. I speak English and Arabic. I speak 2 languages. I speak English and Arabic. I speak Arabic and English. I'm fluent in Arabic and I'm practicing English. Develop this identity. You need to imagine how to improve in order to become better. That is going to influence people and influence yourself. That is going to invite people to speak with you. You need to involve people and join clubs that speak English to keep yourself practicing. You need to know about English vocabulary. This may last forever. You need to learn how to laugh and to be open-minded. You need to open all the doors and windows to help you start practicing English. You need to order yourself and own some dictionaries. But you have to pay attention that in order to perform better in English, you need to use English every day. You need to speak it. You need to play with it. You need to point to things with it. You need to prepare to press hard on yourself to practice it. To protect your identity as an English speaker, you need to continuously press hard on yourself to produce more language. You need to always provide yourself with good chance to have some rest, but push hard on yourself to reach your goals. You need to read more to receive more knowledge from people, from books, because everything we know we have learned from somebody else. You need to record yourself to reduce the stress that you get in front of camera, just like me now when I started practicing speaking and recording my lessons. You need to regard yourself as an English speaker, to relate to culture, to relate to people. You need to release yourself from the stress. But remember that stress to some extent, or stress that is controlled, is better. It's going to urge you to speak more. You need to remove the shyness barrier and repeat every exercise and practice that you do continuously. You need to replace the fear that you have developed by vocabulary and learning how to practice better. Sometimes that demands replying to people in certain ways. So practice reply to people in English. If you take a course, you have to report to your teacher or mentor or professor the results of your practice. Your practice results in good language progress. You have to return to square number 1 sometimes to reveal the basic steps of learning a language to your friends. Maybe sometimes when you teach people, you learn from people. In order to rise in language learning, you have to learn how to walk before you learn how to run. Save some time every day to say few things in English to people or to yourself in case you don't have people to speak to. You need to see how English teachers sell knowledge and promote to learn English better. Send messages to your teachers. Ask them about some tips and advice and set appointments with them, or share some English videos all the time on Facebook or WhatsApp or Instagram. That is going to give you a better identity to improve your English speaking. You need to learn how to shoot high in order to achieve high results. Show your family that you know English. Try to sing to your family or sit with some advanced level English speakers and encourage yourself to practice with them. For learning English, you need to learn how to join your face smile with your language. Language is not standing in isolation of body and face gestures. You need to smile all the time to sound like a native speaker of English. You need to stand by yourself and practice speaking. Speak every day. I encourage you. Say, I speak 2 languages. You need to start to state how to study carefully to your friends and to your family members to understand and respect you and respect the time that you dedicate to learn English properly. In order to succeed in language, you need to learn how to get suggestions from your friends. Ask friends to suggest some books to you to buy or supply you with them. That is going to supposedly help you to survive in language learning process or journey. You have also to take responsibility to talk to your family that you learn English and you have goals to learn English, and you have to always tend to be open-minded to tell them that the story of your learning is not restricted to this month or that month. You need to throw the ball in their court and open the discussion and ask them to give you some suggestions. Family members tend to understand you better if you clearly state your goals. Learning language goes through stations of a train, but first you have to train yourself to hop in the train and go from station 1 to station 2. When you want to travel, you need to treat language as your companion. You should not take a translator. You should be the translator. This is going to help you understand culture and help people understand you. Use the vocabulary that I am teaching right now when you visit a country like Istanbul or any one of the countries in Europe. Try to wait for people to finish what they want to say. Do not interrupt them. Walk to people and ask them questions. I used to do this when I was a child. I walk to people and I behave as if I speak English. I watch a lot of movies, especially social ones. If you want to win in this challenge of learning, you have to know how to make friends. You have to learn that wandering in English is an amazing thing. You need to learn how to wander in English. When you start this journey, I recommend you write an article every month about what you achieved. That is going to ultimately be a book that you will publish to tell people how you learned English and became professional and fluent in English. Now we have covered 200 verbs in English language. I hope that this lesson is going to help you better improve your English conversation by learning this list of verbs. Have a lovely morning or night or afternoon. I love you all. God bless you and see you soon, inshallah. مدرب اللغة وليد خالد.